Alright guys, so if you did not pass your check for understanding based off what we learned last time, this is what you're watching. We know that our daily objective is to be able to write a summary for a nonfiction article that has sections. What I mean by sections is it has a subheading that's bolded, and then it has a paragraph or two below that, then another subheading, and then a paragraph below that. Those are different sections to a text. Okay. You're going to retake your do not check for understanding at the end of class. Everyone's going to do that. Hopefully this video is going to help you pass that. Whenever I say paraphrase in class, paraphrase means to put it into your own words. Okay, paraphrase is putting it into your own words. And remember, you always want to do that when writing a summary. If it says cite textual evidence, later on standard, something like that, you won't, but paraphrasing is always done when you write a summary. This is part 2 of 2, I guess. It says, what are the 2 parts that go into a good nonfiction summary? And this will be blank for you. The first one is the central idea paraphrased. So that means the overall central idea. So when you're reading it, what you're supposed to overall take away, that's going to be the first thing you put in your summary. That's going to be your first sentence. The second thing you're going to put is going to be the main idea or the central idea. It's the same thing, main idea and central idea, for each of those sections that we talked about. Okay, and this is going to be labeled by subheadings. At the end of the video, I might show you what that actually looks like, these different sections, if you need that help. So number 3. So if you have an article with 3 sections, how many sentences will your summary be? Well, we know first we need our overall central idea, and then we have 3 sections, so the answer is 4 sentences. Number 4, if you have an article with 2 subheadings, how many sentences will your summary be? Again, we think, well, step 1, the central idea, overall paraphrase, so that's our first sentence, and then we have 2 other sections, so we do 1 for that, 1 for the second, so it's a total of 3. Okay, you should be able to think through this one. If it has 6, how many sections? The answer is, of course, 7. Okay, where will the central idea of a section usually be? Let me show you the way that this works. So I'm going to pull up another tab. Central idea article. Let me pause. Sorry for the pause. So here's an article that you're actually going to be reading to test that you understand this. Everyone's going to be doing this. So when talking about the different sections, here's our title. That doesn't count as a section. That's going to help you with the overall main idea, though, your first sentence. Then you're going to look, okay, so here's the section that's bolded. So this is right here. This is a section, right? Because this is our subheading. So here's a section, 1 section. Here's another subheading. So below that, this is our second section, all of this here. And then another bolded section, which tells us this is a subheading. So this is our third section of our nonfiction article. So we have a total of 1, 2, 3 sections. Which means that for our summary, we're going to need a total of 4 sentences, right? First sentence is our central idea, then 1 for each of our different sections. Okay, so the answer to that last question, if we still don't have it, where will the central idea of a section usually be? The answer to this is oftentimes, not always, but oftentimes, maybe half the time, it's going to be the first sentence of the section. It's going to be the first sentence of that section. They call this the topic sentence. Don't use this always, but if you're trying to think, man, I'm not quite sure, that's a good place to start, is looking at the first sentence of these different sections. Okay. Once again, I don't know for this article, maybe not, but if you're looking for a place to start, look at the first sentence. Everything after that is usually going to be details that prove this first topic sentence. Okay, hope that helped. At this point, you're ready to read this article and you're ready to show that you understand this standard now by writing your summary of it. Okay, good luck.